Pull out your dicks, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, The Grease Trap. Pull out your dicks, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, Grease Trap.
Oh, shit, y'all. What's going on here? It's a trap. It's a fucking grease trap. All right, and that's all the energy you get. The rest is going to be deadpan as fuck, so.
Wow. That was,
Hope
yeah,
y'all
that's
feel
about
that.
all I've got too, man. I'm fucking done.
Blew that load right at the front. These fucking, my animals, they will not let me sleep. They will not let me sleep. They will not let me sleep. I go to bed fucking, I don't know, 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. I'm not even staying up super late.
It's a reasonable
I go
time.
up there. I lay down. I'm like, finally, some sleep. And then, it begins with, I can have the cats out where they only like jump on my head and stuff and like annoy me that way. Or I can put them in their things where they just meow at me. And then Sal, like, for some reason now thinks that 6 a.m. is like when he gets fed and like goes out and shit. So like that pretty much starts then. He's got to be pushed away multiple times, So
I feel your pain on that shit.
I don't think I've slept a decent fucking night since this fucking hurricane shit began. Maybe a few nights at the hotel, but like since I came to my uncle's house, no. I think it really what it boils down to is because of the like weird like sleeping situation. Chelsea and I are like sleeping separately because the bed upstairs is too small.
Yeah.
So she sleeps downstairs on the couch and I sleep upstairs on the bed. And, she's able to fucking wrangle these motherfuckers into control because they fear her. They respect her. They don't fear or respect me because they know I'm a fucking lightweight. She'll punish them. She'll be like, no, bad. And they'll believe her.
Right.
And if I'm like, no, bad, they're just like, shut up.
Whatever. You ain't gonna do nothing, Dad. You a pushover.
You full of shit, motherfucker.
You a pushover, Dad.
Because they know I'll only go so far. But shit, her fucking, they could push her to fucking dark places. You know what I mean?
Sure.
My having fucking couple dead cats outside hanging from the fucking rafters if they fucking tempt fate hard enough.
Dude, you know who you need? Caesar Million, dude. Caesar Million, the dog whisperer.
With a tire iron?
No, that's...
Oh, yeah. The dog. I am the dog whisperer.
Yeah,
there's a cat whisperer, too. I forget what his name is. Jackson Galaxy or something?
Yeah. His show is like Cat Daddy. Yeah, Cat Daddy.
Yeah, I need the dog whisperer and the cat daddy.
Yep.
To come and fucking train these motherfuckers. Or
dude,
Caesar says he trains the people. So
yeah, I mean, dude, if you reached out to him, you
might.
might.
What are you doing? Hold on, check. I want to see if I can get him to do it because he doesn't know he's being watched. Hold up, I have the rear camera too.
Yeah, but I can't see it though.
I'm trying to fucking share it. How about that?
There it is. Yeah, I can see it. What's he doing?
Yeah, he's behind the garbage can there. He's gonna try to knock it over again. I bet.
He's pushing it.
Act like I'm just paying attention. He's doing something. I don't know what the fuck. There he is.
Dude, what is he up to?
Surprised he didn't knock over that. What you doing there, Corn Pop? Hey, Corn Pop, what you fucking doing, bro? Bro.
Dude, Corn Pop don't know. He don't know what he up to.
Corn Pop, what are you fucking doing?
Dude, it looks like he's
definitely can't go up there.
It looks like he's gonna try and make a leap of faith somewhere, dude.
Fuck.
He's gonna try and land.
To where?
Like, I don't know. Like over the fence, maybe?
Little bastard. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe he's trying to like plan his way over that fucking little dog fence you've got there.
Yeah, maybe I should just let him out of here. Hey, Corn Pop, you want out? You want out, buddy? Come on. Look. Way is open.
Oh, porn cop, dude.
Come on. Go on. Be my fucking guest. Go. What are you doing? Just go. Fine. Go. See? It's all good. It's all good, my friend. It's all good in the hood.
He's way happy now. Yeah.
All right.
You got corn pop in the place he wants to be in now.
I guess.
He'll probably want back in a second.
Well, he could fuck off. That he's Chelsea's problem now. He's in her quadrant.
He went to the Chelsea quadrant.
Yeah. Now she can deal with it. But I also have fucking had to do a bunch of fucking extra chores and shit because yesterday when I was going to the pet store, I step on Chelsea's foot. She's wearing flip-flops and I'm fucking gigantic and shit. So it's basically like having an elephant step on you.
Yeah, that's always my biggest fucking fear is crushing somebody's foot.
I know. And then she fucking turns around and fucking just like, hey, what the hell? Why'd you do that? Like I did it on purpose. Like I was just like, it'd be funny as fuck if I just went BAM! But she's angry because she's in pain.
Sure.
And then, the fucking foot was like pretty bad off, I guess. So
you broke her fucking foot, dude?
I don't know if I broke her toe, but we had to go wrap. It was like her pinky toe, so
there's nothing you can do for that anyway.
And of course, now everything that she was normally doing, like laundry and shit, it's like that's all on me now. Gotta go change the cat litter. Gotta go do the laundry. Gotta do everything. So I'm the real victim here, not the fucking person.
Oh, I see. I see.
That's how it works. Yeah.
I like that. I like that, TJ. I like that way of thinking, TJ.
Yeah.
I like the cut of your jib, TJ.
Me too. I really do. But not, I don't know. Everything's just fucking out of fucking whack, out of fucking balance. Gotta get back home. Gotta get out of here.
It's just like one of those like shit storm periods. You know what I mean? I've been too comfortable for too long.
Everything is thrown into fucking chaos and shit. I mean, you know what it's like. You've been there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying, dude, my big thing right now is I want to get out from under the landlord fucking principle because I am so sick of nosy motherfuckers being in my shit.
Oh, tell me about it.
Like treating.
I know my landlord was going. I know for a fact my motherfucking landlord was fucking going through my shit, spying on my house when I was gone without my fucking consent.
Dude, you guys should have some fucking cameras set up in there and shit.
I have some, but you know what? They don't fucking work without A, power to the house, and B, an active fucking Wi-Fi network to send the fucking shit to. So,
damn.
I mean, I could have got a module where it would have recorded, but I still would have had to fucking have power to them. So
that would be great to have, dude. You could get your rent lowered to nothing. You could be like, all right, so massive fucking soul crushing lawsuit for you for invasion of privacy, or my rent's now fucking $400 a month.
Here's how I know she's full of shit. All right, because she was in there the other day with permission. I had someone I knew meet her there so that they couldn't snoop around. And one of the things they did is they went upstairs to go check and see if make sure the pilot light's on still or off or whatever the fuck. And they go and they check on that, And they're like, oh, yeah, it's still on and stuff. So we're good there. And then they fucking go. And then that's, report to us. But like my mom saw him do that. Go up there and check that pilot light.
Sure.
Now, my mom went in there the other day for some reason. She's like, hey, I noticed some shit's not where I left it last time. I think your landlord might have gone through some shit. And I was like, oh, yeah, huh. And then my landlord's writing me all these fucking text messages like, I need to go in your house and check and make sure your pilot light's still lit. Like, bitch, you already did that. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then, I'm just thinking, I see. She went in there. She found some shit. She found some, maybe some pipes and a weed tray and,
found some paraphernalia. Some cat
the main
food.
thing she probably found too is I have cats and stuff. She probably figured out that I have cats and I've been fucking hiding my cats from her the whole fucking time under her stupid fucking nose. And now, she's like, oh, no. So yeah, fucking whatever. I know that bitch fucking spying. So she's trying to fucking now come up with some legitimate reason to have to go in so that she can pretend to discover what she already fucking discovered because when she went in without permission.
Right.
So I ain't giving her permission for shit.
Yeah, no.
She ain't coming in there. She ain't stepping foot on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sorry, bitch. Nope.
Yeah, no, I'm done with that shit, dude. I'm done
But I
dealing
don't
with
care
these
because
nosy fucks.
I'm vamoosing from that shit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you've had your own shit going on.
Oh yeah. Constant other people's bullshit impinging on my shit. Dude, today I wanted to get in a fight. I was so mad. Dude, today
What they do?
So I've told you that they want me to move out, not because I'm a bad tenant, but because their kids now want to live here. Right? And so their kids are the ones.
You as a tenant, by the way, a lot of people, I don't know if you mind me divulging the arrangement you've had in terms of your payments and shit. But you paid 6 months in advance when you got there, and then when that came up, you paid the other 6 months in advance. So it's like, who the fuck as a tenant does that shit?
Nobody.
You're like a dream tenant.
Right. And so today they sent somebody out to look at the well, and one of the actual landlord was here. He's an old man. But they told me they were coming. I got a text message, hey, between 10 and 11, we're going to be there. We're going to look at the well. Cool. I'm fine with that. Well, they get done looking at the well and they say, all right, bye. I come back outside after I think they're gone, and their kids are just like nonchalantly walking around in my backyard. Like they already own the place with a measuring tape and shit. And I was like, can I help you? They're like, oh yeah, we're just looking around. I was like, can you call me the next time you want to come and look around? Because I run a business and I work, and this is kind of like where I live. That'd be kind of cool. If you give me a call, here's my number. And I'll let you know when it works for me for you to come look around. It's like, why am I having to do that? Why am I having to chase off somebody that doesn't even fucking have claim to the property I'm on? Like, who does that? Who just nonchalantly like, I'm going to go walk into this person's backyard? Not even a hello to the person.
Oh.
I'm done.
Hey, I'm the person. I'm the person that's going to be living here after we kick you out for no good reason.
Can I walk through your house and
Mind
ask
if
you?
I,
Can I ask you if you're going to have kids? Oh, do you plan on having kids? It's like, fuck off, bitch. You think you've got like a window into my life because I live in your parents' shitty ramshackle fucking house, bitch? Oh, those motherfuckers. I better not catch one of them motherfuckers on my property without my say so again, because I'll just call the cops. I'll be like, there's some trespassers on my fucking property.
Yeah. I got some trespasses on my land.
Let them explain why they have right to be there when they're not the landlord of the fucking property. Dumb fucks. I'm done with chimps, dude. I'm just done with human chimps. I'm going to own my next pad. You know what I'm buying, TJ? I'm on the market for two things. A house and a big mean looking shotgun. And I'm going to fucking sit on my biker Dave chair on my porch of my house, polishing that motherfucker 23 hours a day and racking it every once in a while just to remind anybody who might be in earshot that I better not see him. Because I'm going to skedaddle any motherfucker I don't know is coming. Skeet! Get the fuck off my land, motherfucker. Who are you? That's what I want, TJ. I'm done with these motherfuckers. I'm done with other people's problems. I'm done with OPP.
Yeah, man. I agree with you. All I want is maybe like an acre of land.
Yep.
I guess I'd settle for less, but an acre would be nice. And a reasonably sized house. Doesn't need to be gigantic. Somewhere in the realm of like 15 to 2,000 square feet, because honestly, anything more than that would be overkill for me and Chelsea and our pets. And then I want there to be some kind of like barn sort of area where I can keep some goats and shit. And that's it. I want to be TJ's goat farm out there in the fucking on my little acre of land.
Well,
and that's it.
We have similar thing. I don't want no goats, but I'm looking for a
you want your little capybaras and shit.
I'll live in an even smaller house. I don't need that much fucking room. I want a small house on a big plot of land where I have literally functionally no neighbors. Those are my criteria. Like maybe somebody lives, a quarter mile away from me, but there's a whole stand of trees between me and them. And as far as I'm concerned, they don't fucking exist. have a fucking front,
hell yeah.
have a private drive up to my house that I can put a gate in front of that says private property, no trespassing, owner will shoot, all that fucking shit. Just plaster it all over my fucking gate and just, that's it.
Yeah. I want in my house just like, I need a little area I can like do like projects and shit in, like whether it be like shooting videos or painting or whatever the fuck I get up to. And then I want my TV room. I don't like the TV room and the living room being the same. I like the living room just being an open area that I can chill. So there's that. I want to use a bedroom as a TV room. I want Chelsea to have her little area where she can work on her little projects and stuff. And that's it, pretty much. I don't really give a fuck beyond that.
Yep. Well, I'm done renting.
I want to own it, but it's so fucking hard to own. It's so fucking hard to own shit. But that's one of the reasons I'm looking at fucking Ohio right now, as opposed to other places, is that it's actually some pretty fucking reasonably priced.
There's a lot of
land
places
out there.
that you can get cheap fucking houses and cheap land. There's a lot of places in America right now. I'm looking at all of them.
One of the things I like. So the thing about me is like I have like part of me. I'm like really kind of in between the whole country and city thing because like I want the feeling of like the land and the privacy, but I also want the convenience of the city.
Yeah.
And so one of the cool things is that there's like all this land between Columbus and Cincinnati that is kind of like gives me that privacy and shit. So I'm definitely thinking I'm going to settle somewhere between those two fucking cities and just be like, an hour, 45 minutes from Cincinnati, 30 minutes from Columbus on my little goat farm out in the middle of fucking privacy land,
Yep.
Got that convenience when I want it. If I feel like fucking being around people and doing shit, I can be there at fucking a reasonable time frame. But the 99% of the time when I don't want that, I don't have it.
Yep. Well, I'm in
Sounds
the same.
good to me.
I'm in the same fucking boat. I mean, that's functionally what I've had here, minus maybe having a couple more neighbors than I'd like to have. And
yeah, you got a nice little piece. It honestly would be better if you. I mean, like. So if you had a little bit more like foliage and shit,
I could like if I owned the place I had,
you could build a big privacy fence if
that would be
wanted to. Yeah,
I'd have a 12-foot privacy fence around the whole fucking property and fuck anybody who wants a peek. I can suck.
So like my uncle, this land he's sitting on back here. My uncle's he's like on a third of an acre of land here, but it's like a long thing of land. It's like so his house is up near the front with the street view and shit, but he's got a big tall wall of just like greenery over here. So you can't see that neighbor and no one lives in that house next to him anyway. And the other side, it's a little bit more sparse, but it's still pretty fucking private back here. Yeah,
I gotta have total privacy. I can't hang, dude. I gotta have 100%. Somebody's gotta fucking ring me at the gate to let me know that they're fucking at my house. I don't want Girl Scout cookies or Jehovah's Witnesses or well-wishers or neighbors or anybody I don't fucking know. That's it, dude. I'm at that point. Because every time somebody walks up to my house, they come with a problem. And I'm done with it. Unless I've invited them. Unless they're a friend or a family member of mine and I know they're coming ahead of time and I prepare my house for them and shit like that. Beyond that, dude, there's never a happy visit. There's never a happy knock on my fucking door. So fuck it. I don't want it.
It's like, oh, wow, so glad to see this person here. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I really want to deal with this. I really want to deal with that. I really want to I just don't want none of it. I don't want solicitors. I just don't even want people to know I'm there. That would be the ideal, is for it to be functionally like just like you have to be basically like a total local to even know that there's houses back off in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I want Amazon to know where I am, I guess, but that's about it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that is a person that I functionally invited to drop a package off at my house.
It's like, you're welcome to come leave this package on my
but there's going to be
and leave.
Yeah. And that's it, though. I'll know they're coming because I ordered a fucking thing. Some county vehicle or some shit wants access to my property, they can make arrangements with me. And I'll let them know when they can come and take a look at whatever they need to take a look at for the county or whatever. Fuck. I don't want just... dude, I was enraged this morning, dude. And I really shouldn't have been. because it's really not that big of a fucking deal, but just the fucking like audacity of the people that are about to kick you out of your house, like just wandering.
I mean,
I paid rent on this motherfucker. This is my domicile, and you're out there measuring shit like you already are moving in. Fuck off my property.
I mean, it's just the fact that it's the people who basically are functionally pulling the strings that's getting you kicked out of a place where you've paid your rent in advance and done the right thing.
Gone out of the way to be like a really quiet, good tenant, paid more than on time.
You even fucking floated the idea of for a time of like, maybe I'd buy this place, because this,
they floated that shit first. They floated that shit.
Yeah, they floated to you when you came there, and then later on, it's like you actually kind of talked to them about it, and they were just like, no, I don't think we want to do that. And then now it's like, oh my kids want to move in there. It's like, oh, okay, well, that sucks balls. And I guess that's their right to do it, but like,
it's their right. It's their right to fucking end the lease at the end of the lease. That's their right, and I'm not mad about that. Right. I am a little bit mad that they didn't give me notice on this shit, but whatever. Like, what I'm mad about is this idea that they can come walk on my fucking property. And in their defense, the old people that that actually own the place, they've never done that. They text me or something if they need to check something, and I say, yeah, that's fine, you can come by. Or no,
but it's obvious they're just salivating for like, ooh, yeah, soon.
But yeah, these fucking people, they don't own the property. They didn't fucking hit me up and say, hey, can I come and have a look at your backyard? And I got to walk out in my backyard and see their dumb numpty fucking asses wandering around what I pay for.
Yeah, just like, hey, someone lives here, right?
Yeah, I paid to live here.
This is where I'm living right now.
You're not living here yet. So if you want to come take a look at the property, I'm happy to facilitate that for you. But do me the kindness of giving a phone call or a text ahead of time. Here's my number so we don't make this mistake again. You know what I mean? It's just like, what do I got to do? I'm done with it. I can't do it, dude. All I want is to be left alone at this point in my life. Really, genuinely. Like, I have everything I need. I have all the friends I need, dude. I don't need another fucking buddy. So I'm not looking for one. I have all the products that I want, dude. I'm not salivating over any one thing right now. I got everything I fucking need to live.
Yeah.
I don't need another human being in my life. I don't need somebody that thinks they're a feudal lord and this is their little princess castle. You know what I mean? I don't need it. Fuck you. This house is a fucking ramshackle shithole, bro. At least I want my next house to be my ramshackle shithole.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
I totally feel you. I'm in the same boat, pretty much. I actually think the pandemic, something about it kind of awakened that. I know there's a lot of fucking people who are like the millennial generation that are like, all right, enough of this landlord shit. I need to fucking get me a house.
Yeah.
But more and more of us are like looking at the fucking logistics of it and like, wow, society really has fucked us over pretty fucking bad on this one.
Yeah.
Because they've not made it easy.
No, it's definitely not a simple process.
We're at the point now where we literally have like giant corporations just buying houses as for speculation value, like not even intending to let anyone live there or anything. Just like, we own it so that when it's worth more, we could sell it. Maybe it's like, okay, cool, good for you guys. I'm glad you're doing that and driving up the fucking prices.
Yep.
I can't wait till this house of cards fucking collapses, but whatever, they'll just pump it back up again.
Yeah, but if it happens in the next couple of months, it'll benefit the fuck out of me because people will be panic selling and shit.
Yeah, tell me about it,
dude. I just happened to the last home that I bought back when I was married was in 2008, right after the fucking crash, dude. The ultimate buyer's market, ultimate buyer's market. I got my house for a song, dude. So yeah, dude, I'm waiting for that shit any fucking second too.
Please collapse. It's like, all right, I'm on it. Give me one.
I'm snapping that shit up.
Oh, I'll tell you what, especially like in Colorado right now, there's like so many places that it's like people are like paying like, I'll give you 100% upfront and I'll waive inspection, I'll waive all this stuff that normally go into the process, and people even with offers like that not getting the fucking house. Yeah. That's how crazy the housing market is there.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I got no chance here. I got to fucking find somewhere else. Because that doesn't sound like a market where I can buy a fucking house.
No, there's a lot. I'm looking at some weird places, but you know, I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, all cards are on the table right now because I really don't. I have no fucking state pride or anything. I don't care as long as it's not the dirty South and it has legal rec and fucking some semi-sane property laws that allow me to own a fucking home and be left the fuck alone. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of those places in America, at least to a certain extent, be left alone.
Yeah, that legal rec is good. That's for sure. I'd also plenty of states have like medical that's pretty much just like de facto, like, hey, I've got a, you know, and then they're just like, all right, here you go.
Yeah. Like California.
Actually, Louisiana is pretty much that now, honestly.
That's nice.
They just legalized flour there, so. But I don't care. I'm still fucking heading out because whatever. You can't bribe me to stay there. Maybe I don't know. Actually, that's not true. I guess if my mom was like, all right, TJ, I'll give you fucking $40,000 to stay here another year. I'm like, well, okay, I'd probably stay then.
Yeah.
But you know, something shy of that, I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm having to be back on the market again. I'm not going to come back here. I'm not going to find another place in this area. So I'm looking at everything, man. All states are on the table.
Yeah.
I do know one thing I'm doing differently this time. I'm hiring a fucking moving company and shit. I'm not doing the fucking. I learned the last time I did the U-Haul move, which was when I moved here, that I can't do it no more. Like it was finally when I was like, you either need to like start hitting the gym every day and change your body completely, or just give up on this U-Haul shit. Because I was just
you could easily do as well is like you can fucking hire some dudes to come move shit into a U-Haul, and then you just drive the thing, and then you hire some other dudes to come and move it out. You know,
I don't even want to do that. I just want to get one of these pods, load them up because I don't have much shit. You were over at my house, you know, I don't keep a bunch of shit, so it's just like
you're not a super materialistic person.
So I just bag up what I got and box up what I got, and just get one of those pods, and we'll throw everything in the pod, and then somebody comes and picks it up and takes it to our fucking house, drops it off for us. Then I might hire somebody at that end to fucking unload it and bring it into the house for me and shit. Bada bing. Done deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do about like refrigeration and shit, but I got to figure out like how long it's going to take me to fucking get my shit in order before I can get the fuck out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Cause
right now I have no refrigerator or freezer, but like, I'm like, oh, should I just buy like a little small temporary one or... But
that's one of the upsides to this place. I mean, it was a downside when I got here, but this place didn't come with a washer, dryer, or a refrigerator. I had to buy those things. So now I have that. You know what I mean? I guess. I mean, I ended up needing it. But
it adds something to the moving process, though. Like I'm just selling my washer and dryer because I'm just like, I'm going to hope that wherever I'm going to try to rent probably for at least a year because I don't know if I want to settle where I'm looking. But I'm going to kind of like, I realize I need to have a base of operations there to even really look around there.
Right.
But I was also thinking like, you know, they have legal in Illinois. They have legal in Michigan. I don't know what, I think they have medical in Ohio, but maybe I'm mistaken on that. They got like, you know, that kind of shit around. I mean, so I need to be somewhere like, I know I'm going to end up in that area of the country. I've pretty much figured that out. I just don't know where specifically yet because I'm just like, you know, I'd really like to be in Colorado, cool. But I did it. I should have done that like 5 or 10 years ago if I was going to do that.
It would be cool if you ended up there because one of the places I'm looking at is Michigan, and so you know we would be pretty functionally close at that point. If you ended up settling,
Michigan's a cool place because they got legal. All that
cool. They're definitely full legal and full rec.
They got fucking cool. I mean, you know, like say what you want about Detroit in terms of like crime and shit like that, but there's some cool shit around Detroit. Like a lot of these fucking cities, it's kind of like a weird thing I've noticed where like people flee the city, but a lot of the people who want nice shit, they form like little things outside the city. Like so in St. Louis, for instance, St. Louis proper is pretty much total shithole.
Yeah.
But there's like a ring of shit around St. Louis proper that's like pretty good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that fled St. Louis, they're like, this is a shithole. They just go to the a few
And then
towns
that
out,
place,
like the
that place becomes a shithole, and that's urban sprawl. They call that.
Right.
It's
so
and that
you're
happens.
kind of always
that
outrunning
happens,
it to an extent.
That happens due to a lack of like government and private investment in those city centers. So instead of upgrading those city centers, tearing down old tenements, replacing them with modern housing, upgrading the fucking subway, and adding things to that city center to make it attractive and livable for people. That's how a lot of these suburbs started, as just people that went out into like Phoenix County and bought like a big piece of land because they were tired of living in Phoenix. And then that became Chandler, Arizona. You know what I mean? And so Phoenix is the same way, although I wouldn't say that most of Phoenix is a shithole. Phoenix is actually a pretty decent
St.
town.
Louis is a real shithole.
But it's another place that's ringed by, four different fucking towns that are better than it.
There's tons of stuff. I mean, there's tons of stuff around here. Like, it's like, wow, this is nice. Oh, wow, this is pretty cool. Now, I wouldn't live here because it's still fucking Missouri. Yeah. But, I mean, Missouri is a weird fucking state. You think the South is fucking regressive? I tell you, the fucking countryside in Missouri is probably the fucking most regressive, fucking aggressively stupid area of the country I've ever fucking been in.
Yeah.
I do not look forward to driving through it again.
Dude, I've heard Missouri. You know what place is also pretty crazy? Idaho, of all places. I always thought Idaho was just kind of like, yeah, whatever. We're not quite the West. We're a little more backwards, but we okay. Dude, I was wrong. Dude, Idaho is
no.
Dude, Idaho is just like numpty city, dude.
Oof.
That's where a lot of like the Proud Boys come from. They come from Idaho and go into like Portland to make trouble. You know what I mean? They're all coming from like Idaho sucks. And what's that other fucking Utah? Another backwards.
And there's certain regions of the country we just need to wall off. Trump had the right idea, just the wrong place.
Yeah.
There's certain parts of the country I think we just need to fucking admit, like, all right, we've lost this. Gotta get Idaho, you're out. Missouri, you're out. We need to do some trimming.
Full fucking escape from New York /LA. Where the country's
start quarantining these fucking places.
Yeah, country's carved up into inwards, districts. Yeah, I love it. No, good idea. Well, I think the weirdest place that I'm actually looking at and genuinely considering is Alaska.
There's some cool things. So Alaska, cool things to be like scenic beauty, pretty much off the fucking charts. You get the UBI, pretty modest, but still kind of cool to actually get money from the fucking government. Legal weed.
Yep.
Law enforcement has a pretty light fucking touch up there for the most part, unless you're like drug running or murdering, which you're not doing.
Right.
Because actually a lot of people in fucking Alaska are like fugitives and shit, because a lot of them figure like, I'll escape to Alaska, and then they do.
Sure.
Downsides, you probably already realized the kind
buried
of cold
in snow. Yeah.
Right. A downside that a lot of people don't really think about is that, like goods and services and that kind of shit, way more expensive out there just because of the supply line shit.
Makes sense.
But man, I mean, it's fucking gorgeously beautiful. It's kind of like the Midwest, not the Midwest, kind of like the Pacific Northwest, but like amped up even like another notch,
Yeah. And there's some we've been kind of just doing some preliminary looking around, and there's some really cheap properties outside of like the main cities like Fairbanks, Juneau, Anchorage. All three of those cities have these kind of like bedroom communities on the outskirts of them that are more people that own bigger plot of land, so that are more interested in not really having neighbors, and they're just kind of tucked back in the woods and shit. The downside to that is that I would have to, because in Alaska, it's like going from not really living in a place where there's snow to going to one of the most snow impacted environments in the world that people live in. So I would have to buy a snow tractor to get back and forth to town during the worst of the winter months, because there wouldn't be any way
You'd have to do that. You have to also be prepared at a moment's, maybe not a moment's notice, but you got to be prepared to be like, there's going to be like times when the road to town is going to be inaccessible for like
right,
a long period of time.
Well, that's why you have to have some kind of way to mitigate that if you live out in Alaska. So you got to learn to walk in snowshoes. You got to get a fucking like a snowmobile so you can ride into town on the fucking powder, like that type of shit. Or you need to learn to ski. You know what I mean? Do the cross country shit. I don't know. All of that shit is kind of a downside.
You gotta
if
have
you're
something.
living. Oh, TJ died. I killed him. TJ died. TJ died. Left Paul all alone. But yeah, no, I think there's something about the like that I like about the mystique of being in Alaska. Maybe
I'm back, I think.
Because I think, oh hey, yeah, you're back. I can see and hear you. Well, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
I don't know. That's the deal with that shit.
It's just your connection, probably.
It'd be adjusting to a pretty it'd be adjusting to a pretty different fucking way of living. But I mean, it's not just my connection, because fucking Discord is like crashing outright. It's just like, which, you know, if it was just a connection issue, it'd probably just be like,
try turning your camera, right? Try turning your camera off for a bit and see if it has any effect. Because you've been, you're not like I say, you're not understandable or whatever, but it's
choppy visually,
choppy, and sometimes audibly. But I've been able to suss out everything you've said. But yeah, no, I was just saying while you were gone, vamping a little bit about like I like the mystique of living in like Alaska, like being able to be like, living up in Alaska.
Yeah, but you got to just be prepared for the reality if you do make that decision.
True.
Which I'm not saying you can't do, but you just got to realize that, you know, some of the stuff that sounds kind of romantic is in actuality going to be a massive pain in the fucking.
It's just labor, right? Yeah, you got to fucking snow blow your fucking driveway out, and you got to fucking, you know, if you're in an area where you're cut off from the county or whatever the fuck, you got to be prepared to not be able to get to town, and yada yada yada.
Yeah, and you got to be prepared to have enough food if you get stuck there. You got to be prepared to get yourself transport to there in that instance, probably a snowmobile of some kind.
I would imagine, yeah, snow tractor or some shit.
You got to be prepared to dig out snow. You're gonna have to be prepared to melt snow. You got to be prepared to, you know, make repair. I mean, snow causes damage too. You got to be prepared to make basic house repairs to the damage done by the snow.
Yep. Like you got to go knock it off your roof. You know what I mean? Because it'll cave your roof.
Oh yeah.
So you got to like,
you can't let too much a crew up there.
You got to know like when it's okay to crawl up on your roof and knock it down off your fucking roof. And when you've got to do that and how often you got to do that. And then of course, just to get out of the house, you got to keep it from piling up at your door and shit. So you got a snow blower and shovel. And this is starting to sound like a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean,
talking myself out of it.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, make sure, I mean, or just to acclimate to living more in town where the city will take care of more of those kind of things for you.
What if I build a globe around my house, like a reverse snow globe? You know,
I've heard of so I just recently, and I can't remember who they were, but I just recently heard of some people who put their house inside of it wasn't a globe, but it was like a greenhouse.
Yeah.
So their entire house is encased in a greenhouse. So they had like a little artificial climate that they lived in, you know?
That's pretty fucking cool. What if I could do that? So
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, dude, I could just like put a big greenhouse out there and like it keeps the snow melted just because it radiates heat all the time, you know, and I don't have to do any work.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm just here in my greenhouse, you know, I just snowing out there. I didn't even notice. Nice and warm in here. Balmy 70-degree day inside my greenhouse.
Yeah. So. I'll tell you this, and people will probably fucking laugh at me for this, but as I've lived in this place here and had a little patch of nature to look at, I've kind of longed for the ability to work in it. Not like all day, every day, toiling in the field or some shit, but like, dude, it would be cool to put up a garden box or some shit. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, like, waste my time doing that at a place.
You don't want to do it for some place that you're going to fucking have to be, leave.
But it'd be cool to try out a garden box over there and grow some peppers. And if that works, grow some tomatoes and have a little salsa garden or something. Like,
well, I'll tell you, one of the first things I noticed when I pulled into my uncle's house here is that, he has a garden bed in front of his house, and it's all little peppers out there. He's got like a little pepper garden in the front of his house, and
Yeah, I just want to have a little like a little herb and peppers and tomatoes and just the stuff, maybe some onions and scallions or whatever the fuck you need to make some real good chunky homemade fresh salsa and shit. That'd be cool. And this place would be perfect for that type of shit. But I can't do it, because of somebody else's shit, and it would be just wasted labor. You know what I mean? Because I got to move out of here. So it's like, why would I fucking build something here just to have them come and tear it down? Like,
or take it for their own.
So that's another reason why I'm wanting to buy things. And I'm wondering if that type of desire to be like involved in the outside upkeep of my house and to have like projects out there, because there's other shit that I would do to this house if I owned it. You know what I mean? And some of it I would hire people to do, and some of it I'd want to fuck around with myself and get done myself. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there's no better labor probably than laboring for yourself for something that you actually want.
Right? And if
there's no fairer deal than like you can get the thing that is created by it.
Yeah.
Much better than the deal most people get out there in the world of like, I do the work and then some fucking already super rich cocksucker gets the benefit.
Right.
And I get to subsist.
Yeah, because it's just like, for me, I'm realizing that looking at these rental properties or whatever, there's nothing that really like fit. Now my build is not crazy or whatever, but it just doesn't fit the bill for me. Like, I want a piece of land where it's zoned where I can build a little outbuilding, not a whole house, but like a small recording studio environment. So I have a place to go when I go to work and a place to receive people and record with people if I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of places that are equipped for shit like that already, or have a place that's even, like, okay, that could be turned into that. It's hard to find that, so I just want to have a place where, if I need it, I can build it or hire somebody to come build it or whatever the fuck,
Yeah. If you build it, they will come. And of course, Corn Pop is predictably trying to get back in at this point.
Of course.
It's like, let me in there.
Why did you lock him out?
Let me in there.
You bastard.
Because he doesn't need to be in here.
You unfeeling.
He has no business in here.
Unfeeling bastard. How dare you kick him?
I know. I'm so rude.
Well, you're
so brutally rude.
You haven't had any like laggy voice thing since your camera's been off, so that's probably the case. But you can turn it back on if you want. It was just a test I wanted to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just it's not like we're gonna have to deal with this for much more fucking time anyway.
Yeah, I'm heading back, and I still don't. Let me see. Maybe my internet's back up there. Check my little cam again. Because these should reinitialize. What shit is back? Oh, I think they have.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
Dude,
let me see.
If your internet is back up, that's big news.
Yeah, it totally is. So there we go.
Cool.
I'm heading back tomorrow, and boom, back to normal. Hopefully, at least for a while until I start fucking trying to move out, because my animals are so fucking confused because they already think they live here now. They're already like, okay, this is our new house. We get it.
Yeah.
And I'm about to fucking blow their minds again. It's like, nope, back to the old house. They're like, whoa, what the fuck? Nope. Even different house in Ohio or wherever. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, dude. Dynor's used to it now. Dynor has moved so many times that he's like, whatever, man. I get it.
Dynor's like, every once in a while we shed the shell of this place for a new place. I get it.
I'm down.
I'm down.
It. He's a pretty chill guy. Man. Yeah. When it comes to moving, he's a really chill little dude. He loves like riding in the car, especially on a U-Haul, because he got to sit in between us and just buckled in, He's like, likes watching the road. He's really chill. Like, we did that long ass drive.
Sal's chill in the car too. He's just like, yeah, okay, we're in the car. I get it. He likes to watch for a while. Then eventually he'll just be like, all right, I'm bored. He lays down,
Yeah.
Corn Pop, I think like, he gets a little anxious here and there, but for the most part, he's pretty good. But Squeaks, it's just like,
just constant.
I fully suspect 10 hours tomorrow. Just meow, 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 meow.
Just having a meltdown.
It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Turn on the music. Whatever I listen to is just here's the Squeaks Meow mix of Marilyn Manson's fucking, Tainted Love. Dun, 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 dun. Once I ran, meow, meow. It's like, oh God, he's never gonna shut up. And you turn on the music to drown him out, and he just like, oh shit, you're gonna try to fucking drown me out, huh? He just gets louder. He'd be like, you turn on some music, and he'll be like, meow, meow.
It's like having a whiny kid in the car with you.
I know. He won't shut up. I mean, we tried to drug him. We tried to give him some fucking Benadryl because we read about it online. It's like, give him some Benadryl. That'll calm him down. Doesn't fucking do shit. Totally the same. Same deal. No difference. We're like, maybe his voice will give out. Nope. Sounds the same. Fucking at the end of 5 hours, 10 hours, whatever. Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We've got this carrier that we put. It's actually the carrier we put Dinor in when we have to fly with him, or when I've had to fly with him in the past. We put Cricket in that for the trip because you can't have a cat fucking roam in the car. A dog is one thing, you can belt them in and shit. A cat, they'll be up under the fucking gas pedal and the brake pedal and shit. You can't have that. So he's in a little carrier, and we were, I was a little bit worried that he was going to be, whining the whole time, and he didn't. He whined a little bit here and there, but he eventually was just like, you know what, whining ain't changing my circumstance. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
That's kind of how Corn Pop is. Like every once in a while he'll wake up and be like, what the fuck, this is still going on? Meow, meow, whatever, it's not helping.
Yeah.
Go back to sleep. Squeaks is just like white knuckle whole time, like meow, 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 meow. Like, okay, we get it. And it's like you try to Squeaks, it's okay, buddy. It's okay, Squeaky. Meow, meow. Squeaks, shut the fuck up. I'm big. Shut up. Just shut up. Meow, meow. There's nothing.
Leaving.
Soothing and nice doesn't work.
Yeah.
Mean and angry doesn't work. Ignoring him doesn't work. He never gets sick of it. It's just like, okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, Squeaks is his whole dude. I remember Squeaks. He was that way from the jump, dude. Just never.
That's why he got his name.
Yeah. Because he was constantly, when he was a baby, he was constantly squeaking at you.
Yep. Yeah, and the squeaks just turned into fucking. I guess they're technically meows. I consider them screams.
Screeches.
So like your name should be Screeches or Screams or something.
Screech. Just name him Screech, dude.
Yeah, I think I fucking might change his name to Screech because his ass. Fucking wow. Defining characteristic, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The screech, the scream.
Other than that, he's pretty well behaved, I would say, for the most part. Occasionally gets into something or whatever, but
yeah.
He's all right.
You guys watched any movies while you've been down there? Caught any new flicks that you haven't seen?
Not really. I
do a lot of rewatching now because Amelia's like a budding film buff. She's really good to talk with about movies. She gets a lot of the fundamental stuff, but she just hasn't seen a lot of movies. And so like that's one of our favorite things to do together.
That's fun to show someone different shit. Well, also we're here at my uncle's house, so like a lot of times I'm like trying to like show him shit. And like, hey, check this thing out.
Rewatches are sometimes fruitful. What did you guys rewatch?
We didn't we haven't really watched too many movies or anything. Oh, I guess I did see a movie with it's like one of the how like the Groundhog Day shit is now just like a genre unto itself, like time loop movies.
Yeah,
he showed me a time loop. A guy showed me a time loop movie. I think it was called Palm Springs. That was kind of like the Groundhog Day shit, but I guess a little bit more existential with it.
I see.
But still a comedy. It had that dude who plays J. Jonah Jameson in it. He was pretty good. I can't remember the name of the main guy. I think he was one of those Lonely Island guys. Can't remember his name.
Gotcha.
It's pretty decent. I wasn't like, whoa, I'm blown away by how good this is, but pretty decent. Before I left, I actually watched that Vince Vaughn swaps bodies with that teenage girl serial killer kind of movie.
Yeah.
Like a horror twist on Freaky Friday. I was kind of like, I'm kind of interested in this concept, to be honest. I'll check it out.
Vince
That
Vaughn
was
is
all
a
right,
tough
too.
sell for me though, dude. I just really
It was a little gory. You know, he really wasn't the problem with it. He actually did a pretty fucking decent job. But you know, the movie just wasn't all that. It's like it couldn't tell if it wanted to be like, we're going to be kind of like a real horror movie, but it leaned way more. I think it should have done a little bit more of a balancing act between horror and comedy.
Yeah.
It definitely leaned way more on comedy, but then it had super gory kills. So it was like the kills didn't really match the tone of the rest of the movie because the kills were like super gory and realistic, but then the movie was kind of like so like upbeat and comedy and shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe they could have made that contrast work even, but they didn't really do anything to do that. And it really just wasn't like all that smart or anything. And most of the jokes are just like, haha, Vince Vaughn is acting like a teenage girl, even though he's like, you know, this crazy killer.
Yeah.
Honestly, even though he did a decent job, even though he's Vince Vaughn, it probably would have been better to actually have like some real like nasty bruiser motherfucker in that role. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone who actually looks like a nasty motherfucker.
True.
Because like he's basically playing like a Jason type or
Well,
like a
Vince
Michael
Vaughn
Myers
is
type.
like-
And
he's super tall, isn't he?
yeah, but he's soft looking. You know,
Yeah,
he don't
he
look
is.
like no motherfucking killer.
Kind of true.
That
Yeah.
was so maybe he was an issue there. Like there wasn't enough contrast for him. Like he's stuck in it. Like imagine Jason Voorhees and a teenage girl like switching bodies, and she's stuck in Jason's body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
Vince Vaughn, yeah, it's not enough of a transformation. He already is kind of a teenage girl. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It's almost like he worked better as that. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, I don't know.
Oh, Vince.
A lot of times just came across like a weird gay dude too. So, you know.
Yeah, very strange. I don't think I remember seeing that movie. So, but I'm adverse to Vince
so
Vaughn.
I just like whatever. I thought it was okay.
I don't like him.
Like once again, I've seen some okay movies. I haven't seen anything that was great. I haven't seen anything that really pissed me off and offended me. I've just seen stuff that I was like, I'm entertained, but I'm not going to watch this again.
You know who else's ass I'm done with too? Owen Wilson.
So,
Both of the
Yeah.
Wedding Crashers. I'm done with them.
yeah, Owen Wilson. What did what did I just hear he was going to be in?
I think he just did something.
I think I just heard he was cast in something, and it was something I wanted to see, and now I want to see it a little less because he's going to be the star. What was it?
Who knows?
Hold on,
I can
check
look.
this out.
I'll look at his IMDb for you real quick. Let's see. IMDb.
Yeah, because I know he just got announced in something.
Let me see. Owen Wilson's IMDb.
Oh, okay. It's whatever. It's just the Disney Haunted Mansion movie.
Yeah,
it's not something I really was.
Yeah.
They just let me know I don't have to see it. I was already leaning towards no on that, actually.
Yeah, he's got a couple of fucking things in he's got this Marry Me movie, a movie called Paint, and a movie he's
See, with Owen Wilson, he's a drawback, but he wouldn't ward me off of a movie. The only people, I guess there's really not an actor that'll fucking totally make me skip a movie.
Oh,
If
I've
I like
got
the
him.
concept enough, I don't think I have any that I hate enough for that.
I hate Vince Vaughn enough for that. Like, unless it's a movie that I'm really intrigued with seeing. But
So like, I kind of feel that way about like Jason Momoa, but I'm still going to go see Dune. I
Yeah.
kind of feel that way about Ray Liotta, but I'm still going to see like Many Saints of Newark.
for
So,
sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone. I don't think there's anyone that's fucking, that has. I mean,
Paul
so maybe
Rudd.
if he, yeah, Paul Rudd, yeah,
the
you and
worst
Scotty
Paul.
both.
The worst Paul, by the way. Typically, if you
Yeah.
meet a person that has Paul for a first name, they're typically an okay person. They might be a little nuts, but they're like okay. They're not like a total dirtbag. He's the worst Paul. The worst Paul. He's a piece of shit. I hate him.
Yeah, I don't really get your guys' Paul Rudd thing. I guess I kind of get it because it's not like I like him that much, but he doesn't really bother me. So
I just
whatever.
want to hit him in his face when I see him, and I hate that he does that to me, and so I avoid him because of that.
Yeah, you know what? That is true. Because when I think about all the actors that fucking push me away, it's Jason Momoa, who, yeah, I kind of want to hit him when I see him.
Yeah,
He kicked my fucking ass.
I wouldn't
but
though. Yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't actually do it unless it was with my car. Maybe boom.
yeah.
Even then, he might just fucking
Stop it with
pick
his
up
hand.
that car. Yeah, just be like, You just try to hit me, bro?
Don't you know I'm
Oh,
fucking the ocean man or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, I'm Ocean Man,
Dude,
bitch.
bitch.
Or whatever.
Whatever that is.
Get him, fish. Fucking bunch of fish jump in my car. No, piranhas. I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude, you can fuck up.
Ray Liotta, I wouldn't be afraid to hit him.
He's old though, Ray Liotta. I mean, you might be shocked. Ray Liotta might deck you. You know what I mean? He might be one of those old men that's
maybe.
ornery.
Possibly.
He's ornery.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm no fucking kind of badass. I'm like Vince Vaughn. I'm big and shit, but like I'm soft. So
yeah, I'm definitely no badass.
maybe just like pat. I don't know.
But I'm pretty sure I could take Paul Rudd. I don't know what it is about him, but he just. I
don't think you'd have any trouble. I feel like I look at him. I don't really see a dude that looks like he could.
I think if I did,
maybe
because I don't really want to beat him to a pulp. I just want to hit him in the face. And I think if I did,
right, no, I feel the same way. I don't want to like when I think of Jason Momoa or something. I'm not thinking about like I want to fucking beat the shit out of that motherfucker and leave him bleed in an alleyway or something. But yeah, I want to punch him in the face when I see him. I just want to go like, "Pat, motherfucker."
Yeah, I just want to hit him.
Take that, you smug-looking motherfucker.
And I think Jason Momoa would probably pounce on me and beat the fuck out of me. But I think Paul Rudd would just like, I'm going to sue you. I want this man arrested. I'm calling the police. He assaulted me. Blah, 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 whatever. You know what I mean? I don't think anything bad would come.
See, I just feel. I think of you punching Paul Rudd in the face, and I feel kind of bad for Paul Rudd. I'm just like, aw, poor Paul Rudd.
Why?
Just trying to bring you joy and laughter. You know, he's trying to.
He's brought me the opposite. He's brought me misery and fucking toil and scorn.
What did he ever do to you, Paul? What did he ever do?
Well, I'll tell you, dude, it was one thing.
Yeah.
On some indeterminate day back in the late 70s, he slithered out of his mother. Can you believe it?
That bastard. That son of a bitch, dude.
Slithered.
What a gross guy. Well, I didn't know he slithered out.
He slithered out like a snake.
I just saw Paul Rudd just like the vision in my mind was of a pretty much fully grown adult Paul Rudd just kind of like going.
Yeah, and you know his mother was a piece of work too with a name like Rudd, dude. Or probably her name was probably like Broomhilda Rudd or some shit. Some big warty bitch. Squatted down.
Broomhilda Rudd.
Yeah. Squatted down, thought she had some gas. Lifted her leg to cut a fart on some fucking Serbian train or something, and shout out, Paul Rudd slithered out of her, and like a baby panda berry crawled under her fupa, you know what I mean, and like it fed on the bacteria in there until he grew into a full Rudd. That's how he was born. That's what he did to me.
Yeah, she laid him like a gremlin egg.
Yeah.
Underneath, she just kind of stowed under the seat. A few days later, it hatches, and Paul Rudd comes on out.
Disgusting, bro. What a disgusting man for existing. How dare he exist? How dare he?
I want to see what Paul Rudd's mother looks like now. I want to see if she really looks like this.
Broomhilda Rudd, dude. Helga Rudd.
Yeah. Her name is Gloria Rudd. Gloria Rudd.
Can you get a picture?
Did I guarantee her name? Her maiden name's got to be better than that, because no one with the last name Rudd would saddle you with Gloria.
Well, let me
Gloria
see. It usually will say this creepy shit on a person's fucking.
Oh, she crazy. She crazy, dude. She crazy.
She crazy.
Hold up. No, she's not. We got her wrong. She ain't Broomhilda. She's just a crazy bitch.
Oh.
Go look up. Hold up. Just go look. Type in Paul Rudd's mother and fucking put it in Google and just look at like second. No, it's not the second result. Where is it? Hold on. I just got to send you this fucking picture. I'm just going to tweet it to you.
Well, I got the images here. We can look. I got picture. Oh my glory, hallelujah. Yeah.
Yeah, we had trouble last time you tried to share screens with me, but I don't know. Everyone can just go and discover for themselves. Because
yeah, I can try it. Let's see. Bloop.
All right. Oh, well, they'll be able to see it on your end even if I don't click to watch it. So
no, they won't. But I can show it to them briefly, so that's not a problem. But let me see if I can find one that isn't like. I'm trying to find an unflattering one, yo. Oh,
it's not even about unflattering. It's just like, look at her eyes. She's got the crazy woman eyes.
Oh yeah,
she's She's looking right at in the picture I got. She's looking right at the camera, and she just looks fucking insane,
dude. This one here.
Yep, there you go. There's some. I mean, that wasn't the one I saw, but yeah, like she's literally got like demon eyes going on.
Yeah, she has reptile eyes, dude. Look, she's got like slits like a cat. Dude, she's the mother from that weird movie, what Dreamwalkers? Is that what it's called? Remember the Stephen King?
Is she like literally?
No, but that's what she reminds me of. What was that movie called?
Which one are we talking about?
It's a Stephen King story that it's based on, and it's the one where the dude turns.
What happens in it?
He's like a cat. Like his whole, like he falls in love with some girl, but he tries to push her away, and then he reveals that he and his whole family are cat people.
Right, that's a stupid one. What is that?
Is Dreamwalker?
They made for.
I don't think it's Dreamwalkers.
Sleepwalkers.
Sleepwalkers. That's the one. Yeah. That's
a terrible fucking. That's so bad.
But that's what she reminds me of. The old lady in Sleepwalkers.
That's got to be his worst fucking one, dude. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe Langoliers, but shit. Well, man, I kind of do miss the awkward Stephen King made for TV movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of. Dude, none of them are good, but it was kind of fun to see them try. That Langolier shit is like got to be with Balky Bartokomous in it and shit. Dude, that Langolier shit is fucking the realest.
Oh, dude, the special effects of the Langoliers themselves at the end of that fucking movie, when the Langoliers actually fucking show up. And it's like, you've been waiting this whole movie. They've been built up and shit. And you're like, ooh, we're finally going to get to see what the Langoliers actually look like. Are we being joined by HAL 9000? What's going on?
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do
Sorry, TJ. You're a piece of shit.
Hey, Scott, you're a little late. The grease trap's pretty much over.
Yeah, the grease trap is over, but it looks like Scotty will join us for the next one. Yay!
Yay!